Guess who lost 55 pounds in 17 weeks with no exercise? That's right, me. I'm just so excited to tell you about my week 17 results. Hi everyone, my name is Chris Martin. Welcome to Keto with me. All right, let's get to the results. My weight loss for week 17 was 2.1 pounds. That gave me a grand total of, as I said a moment ago, 55 pounds, which is just phenomenal, all in 17 weeks with no exercise. I just have to say that again. That puts my weight right now at 179.4. I broke into the 170s, which is, exactly what I wanted to do before I head on my vacation here. So I'm just very, 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 very tickled. So if you watch my diary series, you know that I track way more than just like the weight aspect of it. So one of the things I track is my sleep, because it's important to me to know how I've improved since the beginning. This past week, I averaged an 8 hours sleep a night. So with actually 2 of those days being 8.5 hours, I think that's just, phenomenal. So, and I mean, uninterrupted, didn't get out of the bed, didn't wake up and lay there, and I wake up feeling refreshed and energized. I live in the fasting world. That's, pretty much how I do keto, right? So, keto is one aspect of it, but keto actually enables you to do fasting really well. So my typical week or day is what we call 1 meal a day, or an OMAD. So that's where I typically live at. And then I've been doing these long fasts. So out of the 17 weeks, I've completed 3 48-hour fasts and 9 72-hour fasts. I did actually 9 72s in a row and went to do my 10th and just had to back out of it because it was just, too much at that point. It wasn't because, it was just mentally that day I just couldn't do it anymore. And, I talked about in my previous video that, if you're not feeling it, don't force it. So, I actually moved my 48-hour fast that I did this week, right? Because my vacation starts today. I moved it to 2 days ago just so it wouldn't butt up against it, so I would be even in better position. So I'm just making tweaks whenever possible. I also eat mostly clean. So if you're familiar with clean versus dirty, if not, I got a topic video that covers that. But I eat mostly clean, probably about 90-95% of what I eat, and then sometimes I have to eat something dirty. So also I wanted to mention that one of the reasons I'm getting the numbers that I'm getting is because I'm very, very successful at tracking. I track things on paper some, and then I track things in chronometer always, and then I also track some things also in a spreadsheet for cross comparison and some other things. So and then you throw that in there with my ability to be dedicated to fasting and keeping my carbs under 20, and and eating clean and increasing the fat and targeting those good macros. That's all made me very, very, very successful. All right, let's get to these other numbers that I want to share. Earlier I mentioned that I track obviously weight, sleep, other things I do track, and I have to look off the screen on this, is that, my average carbs for week 17 was 18. My average, keto macros that I target, I usually shoot for 75, 5, and 20, which is pretty standard. I ended up with 76% fat, 4% carbs, and, I don't know why I didn't think on that. 20% on the protein. So I nailed that week. So in addition to that, I checked some blood stuff. My average blood glucose was 79 for week 17. That's down. 79 for week 17, and that's down from 83 the previous week. So it's been going up and down, but it's not really went too far into the 80s anymore. My ketones were 2.6 for week 17, down a little bit from last week, which was 2.7, and then my Dr. Boz ratio is 36 this average this week, which previously it was 34. So I do some other things too that that what I call improve, the quality of my life, and I've been doing this since the beginning, is I typically meditate, at least twice a day, and I really only do a couple 5-minute meditations just to kind of chill out, relax. And I just want to reiterate one more time, 0 exercise. If you get a chance, check out my week 17 diary series video. I have, lots of detail in there about the meals that I had for week 17. I had 6 meals. Those meals included, Philly cheesesteak, which was delicious. I have to look down at this because I can't remember all the stuff. Wings, oh, I love wings. It's from one of my favorite wing places here in Ohio. A giant omelet. We had burgers on Memorial Day, and then right up against the vacation here, I had Chipotle, last night. So it's just, yeah, it was a really, really good week. So, all right, that's it for week 17 results. Thanks for taking time to watch today's video. Please like and subscribe so you can keto with me. As always, if you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate to leave them down below. Just remember, nobody's perfect. Be a coach, not a critic, and take care, folks.